guess this is where I start the vlog. It is, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see the clock. Oh, it's not coming up clearly. Well, it is 3:21 in the morning, and I'm in bed. It's dark, and I can't get back to sleep, or at least it seems like I can't. Same thing happened last night. I don't need to be up till 6:45. Last night I was just praying and doing visualization exercises, which usually have me fall back to sleep, but I think I was just too kind of nervous and excited about the transfer. By the way, it's transfer day for baby number 2. Let me see if I can show you guys baby joy chaser on the monitor. Oh, there he is. So you're not looking at a black screen. He's in there sleeping so nicely. Praise God, he's a good sleeper. That's the extra blanket hanging off the edge of his little toddler bed, converted from a crib. So yeah, last night, same thing. Woke up at like 3 something and spent about 3 hours praying and visualizing. I think sleeping a little bit here or there, but anyway, I think tonight I'm going to turn my TV back on and try and just be calm. I think me praying and visualizing about the transfer and the baby actually kept me awake as I was getting excited. So I'll put on something that I've seen before, oh my gosh. Oh, Schitt's Creek. That's what I've been allowing myself to fall asleep to. So anyway, I guess this is the start of the vlog. It's transfer day, and I'm up with a combination of nervousness and excited. Not able to sleep. Stay tuned. Okay, good morning. So it's 7:05 now. I'm dressed. See if I can flip this camera without showing you guys too much of my messy sink. So I just have on some workout clothes for right now. Baby Joy Chaser's toothbrush in my hand. About to go wake him up. I always feel sad waking him up, but I guess you gotta get used to it at some point. Buttercup harassing me. I don't always make my bed. Shh, don't tell. I did get back to sleep, which is a good thing. And now I'm in the dark again. I did get back to sleep. I ended up putting on Netflix the movies that made us, and that worked. So and I woke up at 6:45. So in these clothes, this is how I usually look in the morning when I'm dropping him at daycare. I usually just put on workout clothes, take him, I come back, I work out a little bit, and then I work from home all day. So let's wake up the boy. Sorry, got my hands on the camera. Good morning. Good morning, sleepyhead. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up now. Sleepyhead. Let's open the curtains, see what's happening. Look, the sun is up. The sun is up. He's not ready. Forgot to get we have ceiling fans that are controlled by remote. So his remote is in my room. Wakey wakies. Wakey wakies. Of course, I dropped the toothbrush. Okay, wakey wakies. Come on, sleepyhead. Come on. Come on. I see you smiling. I see you smiling. Oh, no, don't fall out of bed. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you're so big and heavy. You're so big and heavy. How are you? Oop. Well, that was awkward. How you feeling? You feel what? You feel better? Yeah, we always feel better after we had a good night's sleep. Today is Wednesday.
No.
Yeah.
Keep the socks on.
We're going to put new socks on. All right, I'm going to get this little boy dressed and I'll pick the vlog up in the car. So how old are you? 1, 2, 3. That's right. 3 fingers. Looks like that. And
1, 2, 3.
what's mommy's name? What's my name? What's my name? Say ARHartie.
No.
All right, so we are dressed and headed to daycare, which we call Teacher Friends. Are you ready to see Teacher Friends?
Yes.
Yes. So
What?
I have my ID because the daycare is on the base where I work, and so it's the military. So nobody can't just walk on there. You want a muffin?
Yeah.
So it's like 7.
Mom,
Yes. Here you go.
I think the father directions
Oh,
on
the
the jar.
On the jar?
G.
So it is about 7:30, a little before 7:30. We're making good time today. Normally,
Mom.
yes.
I think the jar is empty.
The drawer is empty.
The jar is empty.
So normally, I'm trying to get in there by 7.
Mommy.
So, or like right at 7, so that I can be on my way back to the house.
Mommy,
Yes.
I thought
You what?
if we fell on the car.
You fell on the car?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fell on the car.
Okay, well, be more careful. So, today we're doing everything a little slower because I'm not working today, but I wanted to get him to school in time for breakfast. They do serve breakfast there. I do give him snacks in the car on our way. It's usually muffins and slices of cheese, just to have something on his stomach in case he doesn't like what they have. And it just kind of feels weird just sending your kid out into the world, the wild world of daycare without something. So, but we're making good time. So this is one of those vlogs is going to be like one of those movies where we're like partially into the vlog, a good bit into it, and I'm finally doing the introduction. So I am ARHartie, blogger and joy strategist from chasing-joy.com, and today's vlog is my frozen embryo transfer vlog. Today I am having one embryo put in from my one and only IVF cycle that was back in 2017 that resulted in, I think I started with 14 embryos that, I'm trying to remember if it was 14 eggs that were retrieved. I think I started with 14 eggs that were retrieved, and then that resulted in 5 embryos that were all graded well. I don't remember the grades, but I know they were all graded well. I did not do PGS testing at that time because these were from 37-year-old eggs, and the endocrinologist, the reproductive endocrinologist at that time, said it was kind of my choice. If I were over 40 or closer to 40, she would have definitely recommended the PGS testing. If I were closer to 35, she would have said I didn't need to do it. But since I was 37, she left it up to me. And since that was like a few more grand, and IVF was already expensive because I don't have insurance for it, I decided to not pay the extra. And now, 4 years later, I don't regret that. Yes.
I need to go to the right.
No, we're gonna go straight. We're not going to the right.
Go to the right?
We're gonna go to the right when we get down a few more streets. So I don't regret not doing the PGS testing. Now I did, like I said, had 5 embryos. The little guy in the back, who is Baby J Chaser, that's his internet name, or BJC, because he's getting big. We're gonna have to drop the baby part soon. You're always my baby, right?
No.
Yes.
I don't remember.
He was my transfer, my third
Mom.
transfer, so the first 2 didn't
Mommy.
work. Yes.
We just need to park the car.
We don't need to park the car yet. We're still on our way to Teacher Friends.
You park
So I don't know if those first 2 didn't work because maybe those embryos were not, maybe they were abnormal. Yes, yes.
I can't do it with the cocker.
You want some more cheese?
Get more cheese.
There's more cheese.
Cheese
So I don't know if they didn't work because those embryos weren't normal, or if they didn't work because I wasn't on enough progesterone and the progesterone was at the wrong day, because I did an ERA cycle after that, and you guys can go back and watch some of my old videos to see all the details of that. But in short, I don't regret not testing because I got him, so it worked out. And I don't know if I would have been able to keep all 5 of my eggs had I tested, and I know now that sometimes embryos that that don't test as genetically normal will end up being normal. They kind of can self-correct. I don't know the stats on that or details, but I'm glad I don't have to face the decision of putting in one that's abnormal, and hoping it self-corrects, or fighting with my clinic. So anyway, I don't have any regrets about how that IVF cycle went, and I had 2 embryos left. So today I'm going to put in 1 embryo in hopes of having a second baby, for myself and to give this guy a sibling.
Mama.
Yes. He does not talk to me this much normally in the morning. It's only because I'm talking to you guys.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mama.
Yes. Do you want to talk to the people?
No.
I think you do, because you keep talking.
I found the directions.
You do follow directions.
I think I need to wear my blue shoes.
Your blue shoes.
In the car.
We do have blue shoes. You want other muffin? We got rainbow muffin. So anyway, dropping him off at the daycare soon. But we usually watch Sight Words, a video on yes, I'm going to turn us off. We usually watch Sight Words on the way to school. So I'm going to say I'll pick up the vlog in a little bit. You going to say bye-bye?
Bye.
Say see you later?
See you later.
See you later.
Jacket is for real.
Come on. Boop.
Yay.
Out the car. Whoa. What happened? You alright?
No.
Come on. Let's go.
It's a clue. A clue.
A clue? A clue?
A clue on a shirt.
On my shirt?
A clue on my shirt.
On my shirt?
A clue.
The clue on my shirt is his hands. We've been watching lots of Blue's Clues lately. You're not going to run today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. He usually runs up here. I'm coming. I got to get my mask on. Sorry for the shaky camera. The little boy is fast. You gonna have a good day?
No.
Why not?
I go with the polka dots.
There are polka dots.
Polka dots.
Come here. Cover your mouth. So like I was saying in the car, normally I drop him off a little earlier. So when I was dropping him off now, it was the other teacher in there. There was more kids in there than normal. And anything that's slightly abnormal, little kids, they get like thrown off a bit. So he was acting like he was going to get upset when I was leaving. But I was just like, nah. So I was like, okay, give me one more kiss and then you know what to do. So he gave me the kiss and then I kind of just nudged him towards the other kids and said, have a good day, like I normally do. And he was fine. So somebody's birthday was today, so they had a little treat bag. So I think I'll just take it with me so I don't have to get it later. Because they weren't going to like have them open the treats or anything during school. So, but drop off is done. So now I am going to it's technically like a cafe, but it has called Be Well Bakery in the name, and I'm going to buy a slice of cake. They have a chocolate chip cake there that's really good that I only get like every now and then because the bakery's not really near my house or anything. And that's the only thing that I like there. I don't really care for their other stuff. So, but I was like, I have time today because I don't have to be at my transfer. I think it's 11:45. Plan to leave my house around 10. It's like 8 o'clock now. I have underwear and my bra. I put in a change of clothes in his cubby. And I realized I had way too much clothes in there, like backup clothes. So I said, let me take a pair of these underwear home. He don't need all those. So I feel a little tired. I hope this vlog doesn't end up being like long and boring. I don't know what people like in terms of vlogs. I don't mind vlogs sometimes. But you can always fast forward through the boring part. The vlog for my original embryo transfer that resulted in him, I don't know if this one is more, I think maybe this is more entertaining just because you get glimpses of baby joy chaser in it, and anything that he's in is automatically more awesome, right? So anyway, I'm just kind of taking you guys along with me on my day. So yeah, I'm going to head to that bakery now, and then I'm going to head home. And if I keep moving and not spend too much time chatting with you guys, I'll do a quick workout, shower, and get dressed. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got my cake from the Be Well Bakery and Cafe. That's what the actual the actual name of the place is. Made it home. I'll show you guys the cake later when I have some of it. But now I want to show. Doing a I'm just do 30 minutes on here today, and then I'll be resting after the embryo transfer, and then I'll rest again tomorrow after embryo transfer. And then Friday, I think I'll do like maybe I'll rest Friday too. Yeah. And then Monday, I'll pick my walks back up. And let's see, Monday will be 4 days post-transfer. Maybe I'll have a positive by then. I got my positive with baby joy chaser 4 days post embryo transfer, but it was very, very faint, and it was at night, so it had been past 4 days, 96 hours. It had been more than 96 hours, so who knows. But anyway, I'll pick my walks back up on Monday, and my goal, because I'm going to speak positively here, my goal will be to walk through the pregnancy and use walking as my fitness. Maybe some occasional like wall push-ups, but basically use walking as my exercise. It's safe. It's what I've been doing. Remember, if you guys follow my Instagram and stuff, earlier in the year I was doing a running. I still have that on my wall. Yeah, there it is. Where I got up to running a whole mile. I beat all my goals, but then I hurt my foot a couple months ago trying to do jump rope challenge, trying to be like Simply Tanika, and then I could barely walk for weeks. And now I feel like my foot is finally healed, so I'm just walking. So then we'll just stick with that through the pregnancy. It's safe. And go from there. So when I hop off here, I'm gonna shower and put on clothes, get my Ensimi socks. I think that's what we used to call them. I'm wearing the same ones I wore that was successful baby joy chaser. And I will then be headed to the transfer. Well, if I'm quick with my shower and getting dressed, I'm going to stop at the mall first. King of Prussia Mall is my favorite mall. So hopefully I'll pick up the vlog back up there. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna focus on this workout and pick my speed up so I can get this little cardio benefit. So keep watching. All right, so I'm dressed, about to head to my transfer. Don't mind the wall behind me. When my niece moved out, she took her mirrors down and got damaged. But this is where my full-length mirror is, so you guys can see the socks and see my whole outfit. So it feels weird when you're going for a transfer because you're not supposed to put on like any deodorants or lotions or perfumes. So I'm taking my deodorant with me so I can put it on after, and I'm make sure I have a lotion in my purse. I feel all ashy. But anyway, took my hair down out of those bobby pins. I think it's still holding up. I'm getting used to it. I think this is the first time you guys have seen it. I got these blonde highlights and I like them a lot. So, all right, I washed my masks when I came in the house. So I'm about to get these masks out the dryer and then I'll be on my way. Off to heading towards transfer. Okay guys, so I'm here. Change of plans. I did not go to the mall. I'm at the fertility clinic now. It is 11:33. Here's my little chicken scratch note that I scribbled out when I talked to my nurse on Monday. So I'm supposed to be here 11:45. It's 11:33. So it's funny because one of the main things I was looking forward to is the route to the clinic from my new house, because this is not, I moved since I went through all this fertility stuff a few years ago, is a much less stressful route. It's still highways, but it's just like a bigger highway and less backups. Well, how about by the time I got gas and was on my way, there was an accident or something over there. Oops, sorry. I was trying to get something off the screen and I flipped y'all. Yeah, there was like an accident or something, and so the GPS said the best possible route, the same as my old route, which takes longer, so couldn't go to the mall like I had thought about, but that's fine. Because the main thing is I wanted to just get here in enough time to sit here in the parking lot and woosah. I don't want to be rushing around. My morning has been pretty peaceful. I had the urge to be rushing a couple times, and I was like, just take it easy, take it easy. And I mean by rushing and like my, getting antsy and being like, oh, come on, traffic. And it's like, wait, I'm not late. I don't have to rush like this. I can take my time. So I'm here. My transfer time is scheduled for 12:15, and I'm supposed to be inside at 11:45. They told me to start drinking water. At 11:15, they said there was like a bottle of water. So I had to ask for clarity. I was like, well, wait, how big a bottle are y'all talking? Because everybody's water bottles are different. So they said between 16 to 20 ounces. So I'm just doing this one, 16.9, because I had stopped and got orange juice that I had already been sipping. So I already feel like I could go to the bathroom if I needed to. But I'm going to hold it. I hope. I feel like most ladies who've been through this feel like, oh, I hope I don't like have an accident pee on that table, because you start to feel like you really have to go. But they need your bladder filled to a certain point, I think, to help them see everything. Also, tip for almost every fertility procedure where they mess with your cervix, it is less painful if you do not have an empty bladder. I remember seeing that on somebody's video. I don't even know who it was. Early on in my fertility process, the first time, And they said something like when your bladder is fuller, it like pushes your cervix up a little bit, and the angle is easier for them to do stuff, which makes it less painful. And I know when I had to do, not this go round, the first go round when I did the ERA, they had me do it back to back 2 days. That was the procedure back then. And I know the first day I went, they made me do a urine pregnancy test, and I made the mistake of emptying my bladder, and that test was so painful to the point where I had anxiety about coming back the next day. And the next day I made sure I did not empty my bladder, and it was much more tolerable. I know everybody has their own experiences with these different tests, or if it hurts you or doesn't hurt you, but that test was painful for me. So got a little bit more of this water. I feel good. I was listening to some nice praise music on the way here, and this morning I was listening to the church. I'm not gonna call it my church yet, but it's a church I've been visiting virtually, because it's still COVID out here, right? I'm still not going too many places I don't have to. So I've been following them virtually, and it's a church tied to the school I think I want Baby Joy Chaser to go to. But anyway, they were doing a series on signs of the second coming. I'm Christian, by the way, if you've not picked up on that from all of my videos. If you've been around, or if you're new, that's new information. So I was watching that earlier. Then I was listening to some praise music on the way here. So I feel pretty good. I'm in a good mood. And I'm just working on surrendering it all to God. Whatever He wants to happen is going to happen. I've done all the things that I know to do, and I'm here. I've showed up. I've prayed that my embryo is thawing beautifully now. With Baby Joy Chaser, he was already hatching by the time they put him in. Now I know he was a he. So I don't know. I don't know anything about the embryos that are left. If they were, I don't know the gender, I don't know the genetic makeup, nothing about them other than I'm blessed to have them and blessed to be able to try. And I don't know. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I hope this isn't boring, but if it is, so be it. I don't know. But this is just the day that I'm going for transfer. Now, one big thing that's different from this transfer from last time is last time, instead of going home on that stressful route, I booked a hotel that's across the street, and I just drove over there and checked in and stayed there overnight and just rested right away. And actually, I think did I book 1 or 2 nights? I don't even remember now. But there's no way I can swing that right now with Baby Joy Chaser, because I don't have anybody who could really take him overnight and take him to daycare and all that right now. So I'll be headed home. And I'm hoping that the route will be better and I could go the less stressful route home. I do plan to come out here after and just sit in my car and chill for a little bit and like continue to like woosah. And I probably go do like curbside pickup at one of these restaurants that's out here, that's like a restaurant that's not near my house, and order something to go, like curbside pickup, to have for dinner tonight, since I don't plan on cooking, I don't plan on doing anything but go home, relaxing. Then when it's time to go get Baby Joy Chaser, I'll go get him, and I'll come back and just hang out on the couch with him all evening. And hopefully he don't jump all around on me too much, but I'm trying not to worry about that too much. Done my water. All right, I'm going inside. I will try to record the transfer. I don't know how, if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, so we'll see. If not, I'll just tell you all about it. Alrighty. Stay tuned. Bye. Okay, so one little hiccup is they had changed the time for my transfer and didn't tell me. They pushed it back to 1 o'clock. So it's like 12:15 now. So I'm just gonna hang out here in my lovely outfit and wait for them to take me back. I just finished all my paperwork and glad I didn't overdo it with the water because I definitely have to go. I'm gonna try to hold out and not have to go and then refill up. So I sit and I wait.
You good?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, all good.
All right, we're all set. Okay, so we're in the right spot. We're just
All
going
right.
to load the catheter into a small, load the embryo in a small catheter and place it through the catheter we have in place.
Okay.
And so next you'll be able to see on the TV screen, you're going to end up seeing your name,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be able to see the dish that the embryo is in.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to see your embryo in a second as well. There's your name.
Yep.
There's your embryo, looking good.
Okay.
Awake after the freeze. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to bring it in for the transfer.
All right.
ARHartie.
Right. Okay. So now we're going to make sure that the embryo got.
Just like that, your girl is PUPO, pregnant until proven otherwise. So, transfer is done. It went really well. Hopefully, I didn't look at the video that I recorded. Hopefully, it recorded well. So now we wait and see. And so the 2 week wait begins. The worst part was just waiting. And they weren't too far behind because it's 1 o'clock now and I'm done. So they were about 30 minutes late. I think they took me back there probably like 1:15. So it was my normal doctor, which was good. I was able to schedule it. So right now I'm just praising God for everything that has gone right so far. If you guys remember my mukbang panic video, I was so nervous about getting to these doctor's appointments and nothing going wrong with daycare, and praise God, baby Joy Chaser is at daycare now, and I was nervous coming, like, please don't let them call, or let them call on I'm in there, and I didn't have a signal. That's what made it worse, like the wait, because I was kind of bored because I couldn't go on my phone, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't listen to music because I was no signal back there at all, Wi-Fi or otherwise. So, but it's done. My M baby is inside now, and I asked, was it hatching already? They said yes. They didn't give me a physical picture. They said they put them in the portal. So I don't know if it's in there yet since I just left out. I don't know if the lady had a chance to do it, but she said it was hatching. So yay! Made it this far. And now it's up to God. Now it's up to God if He's determined that now is the time to grow my family, and I pray that it is. But we'll have to wait and see what the Lord's will is, what the plan is for this embryo and me. I'll share a funny thing. Yesterday, coming home, baby Joy Chaser, who sits back there, out of the blue, he starts talking about a little sister, and I was like, a little sister? And he's like, yeah, little sister is at home. So I think, he's referring to probably one of his classmates has a little sister. So, but it just felt nice hearing him say little sister. Because you guys have seen when I asked him, does he want a little a little brother or sister, he always says no. But that was nice hearing him saying he said something about little sister again this morning. So it was nice to hear that, especially so close to the time for the transfer. So I'm going to sit here, relax a little bit, figure out which restaurant I'm going to order our dinner from, because I'm not going to cook anything. And then I'm going to head home and I'm going to get some fries, right? Because all of the TTC ladies, it's like the tradition, get your French fries when you're PUPO, pregnant until proven otherwise. I don't know what the French fries mean. I have to look it up, see where did the French fry tradition come from. But, I like French fries, so I don't really need an excuse to have them. But I made it. I'm so happy that I made it this far through the weight loss and pushing back to get the BMI number lowered, going to cardiologists, them okaying me, even though that was just me doing that on my own, just trying to be careful because I do have a child already. All the steps, and I made it, and the embryo is in me. It's crazy. I just feel very blessed, very happy right now, and just try to stay that way. And it'll be interesting because you're not supposed to lift anything over 25 pounds, and I have he's now a 3.5-year-old. It's just crazy. Who's definitely weighs 25 pounds. So I'm gonna see if I can not lift him too much, but I can't neglect my baby. But I think they mean that more like weightlifting, because women have been being pregnant and having other kids around since the beginning of time. So I'm trying to not overthink that too much. And yeah, so we shall see. So I don't want the vlog to go too long, it'll be too boring. But I'll let you guys know what I pick up for dinner. Maybe I'll try to do another mukbang with Baby Joy Chaser later. I don't know. Depends on how he's acting. After school, he's kind of he's hyper and moody after school. It's like he's hyper because he's so happy to see me. Like yesterday when I got there, he was sitting calm at the desk, playing with blocks, all nice. And then as soon as he saw that I was looking, he was out that seat and running over to greet me. And then he started running in circles around the room. I think he's finally like, oh, finally I don't have to sit here and be good and be still anymore. My mom is here, and. So he gets a little crazy. And then he'll be hungry and then tired. So it's a whole thing. So I don't know if that'll happen, but and I was supposed to be putting my earrings back in. My I Am Enough earrings. These I got for Christmas for myself from, I don't know if you guys follow Angel, that chick Angel Lakita Moore Tanksley. She's an actress and also a social media influencer. She's on Here's the Thing with Kev on Stage. That's how I discovered her, because I follow Kev on Stage and all those guys from like All Def Digital, and I like them. So she started doing the podcast with him, and then she, has her different merch and things she sells. And she has a Mama Likes box, and she came up with this I Am Enough line last year. So for Christmas last year, I was very intentional about buying shopping black businesses. So I bought like a package. So I got the earrings for me, and then the t-shirt I didn't think would be my size, so I got that for my niece. And then for my other niece, I got her the head wrap, and they all have like this same pattern. And I think I got them each earrings too. I think I got 3 earrings, and then I kept one. I gave them to, yes, I don't wear these 2 up because they're so big. But they look nice, and they look nice with the hair. And I realized, like, oh, they match my dress. So I said, let me wear these today. So y'all get to see it. I didn't go in the mall, so nobody else. I guess when I go to the daycare, they'll see. So anyway, figure out some food to do curbside pickup on, and I'll take my time going home. My goal is to be as stress-free as possible. So I'm finally home. Got my french fries. I just took my picture to post on Instagram. I'm going to post it with a picture of the socks, and my caption is just going to be, if you know, you know. And then I'll probably do like some TTC hashtags. So those who know will know what it means, and those who don't, just an inside joke. So while I was driving home, I was watching my old videos. So I was watching my old test videos. So I was wrong. So I actually tested on 5 days. I think earlier I said I tested 4 days after transfer on the cycle that resulted in Baby Joy Chaser. But it was actually 5 days. So, and in the video from that transfer, I said that Baby Joy Chaser was the last of my 1AA rated embryos. So I think this one might be a AB. So I don't know if it's gonna be today or whatever. Next couple of days, I'm gonna look back at my IVF video, IVF results video, and see what if I had said what the ratings for the embryos were, because I don't know what this one was, or maybe I won't, because I started to ask in there, and then I said no, don't ask, because I don't need to have something to be worried about. But then when I was watching the video, I heard myself. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm home. It's 3 o'clock. Time just gets away from you. I set an alarm for 4:30. So I'm gonna sit here, and if I fall asleep, my feet are up. I'm like on a recliner. I have a blanket over me. Buttercup just came in to see what's up with me. She's like, you're not usually just coming in this time and by yourself. So I feel a little sore, like in my pelvic floor, uterus area. But I think that might be more from the lady pressing on my abdomen to get the good ultrasound image. So I don't know. Hello, Butters. Butters, guess what? I'm PUPO. Pregnant until proven otherwise. You're gonna have hopefully another little small human terrorizing you. I don't know how you feel about that, Buttercup. All right, so I'm going to relax, feed her up, maybe take a nap if somebody doesn't harass me. She likes to harass me when the little boy isn't around to harass me. She takes over. But allow myself to take a nap. And I guess I'll probably pick up the vlog when I'm going to get baby Joy Chaser. Hopefully this vlog isn't too long, but anyway, it's a day in the life. And it's not a boring day. It's an interesting day when I'm getting a transfer. So hopefully you guys like what you always can fast forward, right? So, okay. I'm gonna rest right now. If you watched, this cat is trying to bite my hospital band. If you watched to this point so far in the vlog, post a comment with the French fries emoji. Then I'll know you at least watched past me having the transfer. Okay? So French fries emoji. All right, I'll pick up the vlog in a little bit. All right, I'm back. I have company.
Mommy.
So,
Mom.
struggling a little bit here to keep my relaxed
Mom.
state of mind. I picked baby Joy
Mom.
Chaser up. Yes.
I did follow directions.
You were following it very good. The
But-
teachers were so happy to see me. And I was trying to figure out, like, well, what's wrong? So apparently they were like, oh, he's constipated and won't sit on the potty, which he's never pooped at school. So I was surprised. So I said, well, let's hurry home. So the drive home was frantic. People were driving, so then he starts screaming
No.
because he's uncomfortable. And long
Mom.
story short, we did not make
Mom.
it home in time.
Mom.
And it's not
Mom.
constipation, it's diarrhea.
Mom.
So cleaned him up
Mommy.
from the car.
Mom.
As soon as I got him cleaned up from the car, he went running back in. More diarrhea. Got the potty all cleaned out. He's in new underwear. Couple of seconds, maybe a minute or two later, a little bit more diarrhea. It was just a little bit.
Mom.
Cleaned up again.
Mom.
He seems to be feeling better.
Mommy.
No temperature.
Check the temperature.
So, trying to hang out with him sitting here, kind of on my lap, kind of beside me.
No.
Hoping he feels better. They had a party at school. So, I'm wondering if it was from the cupcake.
Dang.
I'm going to
Mom.
look and see what the menu
Mom.
was for today.
Mom.
Because
Mom.
he pooped yesterday, so it wasn't like he hadn't gone. That's why they said constipated. I was like, huh. So I really think it was diarrhea, and he was just trying to not have an accident, trying to not go at school. So hopefully he'll feel better. I hate eating some bread. I'm
Mom.
going to put him on that brat diet for tonight. Bananas, rice,
I was put it in the box.
applesauce, and toast. I don't have any bananas, so he's eating bread now,
Have any banana?
which is similar as toast. We can have some applesauce.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully I can still kind of stay relaxed. Because I want all my blood flow to go to the uterus, not to be going to my extremities and stuff, or my heart, if my body perceives that, you know, I'm under duress. So I'm trying to still
Mom.
relax.
Mom,
How you feeling?
I feel better,
You feel better?
but I still have.
Look, you gotta look right here. Yeah, look at this part. Dope. Why you wanna hit it? Your tummy, was your tummy hurting?
No.
Your tummy wasn't.
Has some bread on the shirt.
Yeah, you got crumbs all over mommy's dress. That's okay though. As long as you're feeling better.
What?
Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
No.
No, good. Okay. So we're gonna hang out. You're gonna hang out, sit here with mommy?
Yeah.
Yes, all right. What happened at school today? I heard it was somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was it? Who had a birthday today? One of your friends?
Music.
Music. Was it Emily? Was it Emily's birthday?
No.
You don't want to tell the people. You were telling me in the car. Did you have a cupcake? Did you have a cupcake?
No.
Oh, you're telling stories. That's okay. You don't want to share it as a private conversation between you and mommy? We don't have to share it. That's all right. So what should we do now? No, don't put your feet in the camera. What should we do now? Should we relax? Should we relax? What do you want to watch? You gonna watch some TV?
World.
Word World. Okay, that's different. All right, so apparently we're gonna watch some Word World and try to relax a little bit and pray that his tummy is all better. But you know what? God is good, because this could have happened earlier in the day and they could have been trying to call me while I was at the clinic, or trying to call his godmother, who I haven't filled out paperwork for her to get on the base yet because I work for the military, so she has to be able to get on there. So God is good. God is good, because everything worked out for me to have the transfer. And now I'm just trying to roll with these punches, that this is life with a toddler when you're trying to TTC for number 2. All right, I'll try to pick up, probably close out the vlog later tonight. This will be hopefully it'll be pretty boring and uneventful for right now. We're just gonna hang out with this guy.
Mom,
Yes.
I think I followed directions.
Yes, I like when you follow directions.
Mom,
All right, I'll check back in a little bit. You want to say bye to the people?
bye people.
Bye, people. Say bye, Joy Chasers.
Bye joy testers.
Bye. Bye for now. Okay, guys, so finishing out the vlog. Clearly, Buttercup has things to say. Baby Joy Chaser is been put to bed. We read one book. We're reading these. He really likes these elephant and piggy books. He's actually learning to read, y'all. I'm gonna have to try and get it on film, but he knows the words. So we watch sight word videos on YouTube. I think I mentioned that this morning. So he's learned the word I, the word a. He knows the word for. And he's kind of getting the and you. So he's doing really good. I'm so impressed with him. And tonight he drew on his little magnetic erase tablet. He drew the letter W. I didn't know he could draw it. And he said, Mommy, I made a W. And it was a W. So I gave him a high five and a hug and told him that I was proud of him. And I asked him, wasn't he proud of himself? And I said, say I'm proud of me. And he said, I'm proud of me. So he's just amazing. And I feel very blessed. And I feel a little greedy because he's so amazing. And I'm trying to have another. But God so far has been amazing. He allowed me to get through all of those appointments. You guys remember I was like panicking about being able to make it through those appointments and not having any childcare issues. And he let me get through all of them. And there was no issue until today. At the very end of the day, like I said, baby Joy Chaser started to have tummy ache, and the teacher saw it was constipation, was diarrhea. So the evening was a little eventful. It wasn't as zen as I liked it to be. he had a few accidents and had to be cleaned up, but then he was fine once I was out of system. I really think it was from he had probably had 2 cupcakes at the daycare party, based off of what I've kind of gathered from him. It's sometimes kind of hard. I mean, he's still just 3 with the conversation, but he said he had orange and purple cupcakes, so that sounds like 2 cupcakes, but he could have just been saying the colors of the cupcakes. But he seemed fine. It was his normal self. I gave him applesauce, rice, bread, and some plantain for dinner. I had gotten Bahama Breeze. I had chicken, jerk chicken wing, and paella, and I had the plantains in the freezer from I think it's a Goya brand. You just put them in the oven. He didn't touch that. So, I gave him stuff that was part of that bread, bananas, rice, applesauce, toast, kind of stuff. So I'm praying that his stomach is fine tomorrow because I really want him to go to daycare. I really want to have my nice laying around Zen day tomorrow. Let my body just chill for a good 8 hours while he's at school. I don't want to have to keep him home with me, which kind of defeats the purpose. But anyway, so I'm about to see I have my scarf on. I'm about to finally put my feet up for the rest of the night. I did want to show you guys the cake that I got this morning. My chocolate chip cake. I probably won't eat all of this tonight, but it's really good. It's kind of like a cream cheese sort of icing. And so that's it. This was transfer day. I feel kind of like I'm coming off of a high, like I was feeling super positive earlier today. I'm starting to feel a little more worn out. I think it's just tired from the day, trying to keep any negativity from creeping in. Every time I'm moving around, I feel like I'm doing too much right now. But when I was at the doctor's office, one of the lady who walked me from the room where they did the transfer to the I guess like the triage area where you get dressed. She was like, "Oh, the way it was described to me is like the embryo is like a grain of rice and your uterus is like a peanut butter sandwich." So like they're sticking the rice in on the peanut butter, so it doesn't go anywhere. So, you know, it's in God's hands if he'll allow this embryo to grow and if he'll bless it with a soul, a spirit, and a heartbeat. And I've done all the things that I'm capable of doing. And so now we just wait. And I'm just reminding myself that women who do not go through an embryo transfer, who get pregnant just through sex, don't even know that they have an embryo in them at this point, and they be doing all kind of stuff. So me simply taking care of my toddler cannot be too much. I was careful to not pick him up today, which was a little bit hard when he wasn't feeling well. He was crying. He was really upset about having the accidents and stuff. He's not that he's still, I would say, kind of new to being potty trained. I mean, I started over a year ago, but it was a long process with a lot of what do you call it? Like when you backslide. Anyway, a lot of backsliding. And he really only just got the hang of doing number 2 within the last few months. And so far he'll only do it on the little potty. He won't do it on the adult toilet with the potty seat on it. He'll only do it in a I should be able to explain this better. So there's like a potty that's its own little toilet system, and then they have the little seats that go over top of the regular toilet. So he will not sit on that. He'll only do number 2 on his own little potty at home. And it seemed like he didn't want me to look at him doing it too. Like he's so, it's a lot. He's such a little person. So to have diarrhea at school, which can be embarrassing for all of us. We've all been there when we feel our stomachs getting upset at work or school or something or some other inopportune time. So, he was upset And so I just sat on the couch and was like, come here, climb on me. So I had him like climb on my lap and I gave him a big hug and stuff. But I didn't like actually pick him up in the air. So doing my best to take it easy. But like I said, I'm doing all the things I can. It's in God's hands now. And um, physically, I felt a little bit cramping and a few like twinges happening in my uterus here or there. So hopefully that's a good sign that the uterus is saying, whoa, something's happening here. Let's respond, and not, whoa, something's happening here. Let's eject it. So only time will tell, and I guess tomorrow technically officially starts the 2 week wait, but it's starting now for me. So anyway, that's it. I'm ending the vlog now. Let's see. For those who watch all the way to the end, put the cake emoji, because I just showed you guys my cake, and I'm gonna have this dessert and relax. So put the cake emoji if you watched all the way to the end. I know this was a long one, but I appreciate you guys. I hope you liked the vlog, and I'm going to thank you in advance for all your baby dust and well wishes. I did post my Instagram photo of my semi socks and me eating my French fries, and people are wishing me well. So thank you all. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video, which I'm not going to say what it's going to be, because last time I said I was going to do a video about progesterone symptoms, and then I just never recorded anything. So I don't think I'm going to go back and do that video. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Cake emoji.